Okay, the video that you're about to watch was actually pre-recorded. Today is January 19th, but we hit 2K subscribers and I just can't believe it. I don't even know if I say this enough, but I'm very grateful for you guys and I really wish I could give you guys all a hug. But I just wanted to thank you guys for the last video that I posted, which was an updated curly hair routine. And make sure to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and then follow me on all my social medias if you like, Instagram, TikTok, all that. You guys already know the deal, and I really do hope that you guys enjoy this video. Again, thank you guys so much. I can't even believe it, but yeah. I'm going to start off by prepping my skin, and I'm only going to be using 2 products to do that today. I'm going to start off with the Clarins. This is the double serum, and recently I've been using this and I just love how this smells and just how it feels on the face. And it has like 2 little like settings here. I'm going to put so that like basically 2 pumps come out. And I just like to put it in the palm of my hands. I'm going to be warming it up in my hands, and then I'm just going to press against my face. Just going to be patting this in my face. I'm just going to allow some time for this to like seep into the skin, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Cerave Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I feel like this is very light and not greasy at all. That's why I can use like the serum and then a little bit of this on top. Then I can move on to applying all the makeup products. Definitely, if you guys want a more in-depth skincare routine, I could definitely do that for you guys. You can just leave a comment down below if you guys would like that. Also, another thing that I wanted to mention that is very, very important is applying sunscreen. I always apply sunscreen, and I'm going to be talking about 2 that have been my favorite. The Sun Bum, I think this is for your body, but I just use it for my face. I've used this on my face and like nothing has happened. I just really like the smell of this, and it's very light. So definitely I want to pick up like the one for the face. But this is just the regular Sun Bum, and this is 30. And then I also have the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer sunscreen, and this one's 45. I think whether you have like 30 or 45, it's good. And what I like to do is once I do my skincare, I'll apply this or like one of these, and then I'm just gonna let that sit, and then I can go in with the makeup product. The makeup that I'm going to be showing you guys today is actually the makeup that I've done in my recent hair videos. So if you've seen my makeup there and you want to know how I do it, I'm going to be showing you guys today how I do it. Okay, I'm going to start off with concealer, and I'm going to be showing you guys the 2 that I usually use. This is the Clinique, the Foundation Plus Concealer. This is in the shade Cream Whip, and it looks like this. And sometimes I will use my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in the shade Light Medium Sand, but today I'm going to be using my Clinique because I usually always use my Clinique. And basically, you just come to like an applicator like this. And what I like to do is do like little dots like this. Also, I like to apply it like this just so my eye kind of like lifts. And I like to go like this. I'm gonna put some on my nose and just here. I'm gonna be using my favorite Morphe sponge. I do need to get a new sponge, so don't look too long at the sponge, but I did wash it. I just need to get a new one, and I'm just gonna blend it in. Now moving on to my favorite foundation. This is the Nars Radiant Longwear Foundation. I really do like the way that this looks on the skin. I think it's very natural, and I've been using this for like years now. But I use the shade Vanutau, which is M3.5. And also the bottle's a little bit dirty. I had like a powder that broke, and all my makeup is like... But I like to pump some on to the sponge, and then I like to apply it to my face. This might look a little dark in person, but once I blend everything out, like it looks good. Now I'm going to be moving on to powder, and this is my favorite powder. This is the Dermablend. This is the Illuminating Banana Powder, but this powder does a really good job on setting everything and keeping everything in place. I feel like not a lot of people talk about it, but this is hands down my favorite powder. And the bronzer that I'm using is the Park Ave Princess in my Eco Tools brush. I like to apply upward on my cheekbones just so that my cheekbones get a little bit lifted. Also, if you guys are an OG, you already know that my go-to is also the Essence bronzer. I'm gonna be grabbing my powder and I'm gonna grab my sponge and kind of bake a little bit under my cheeks. Also, I don't really leave this on for that long. I do it kind of quick. I just go like this. And then I go in back with my It brush. I press and then make sure everything is blended. I like to go in with a fluffy brush. Doesn't really matter like which type. I just like to make sure that everything is blended. Now I'm going to be moving on to my favorite step, which is using blush. And I'm going to be using the Tarte blush in the shade Exposed. And what I like to do is kind of bring it upward on the cheek. Also, I like to apply some on my nose. Moving on to eyebrows, I like to use the Essence Lash and Brow. I also like to use the Essence brow gel that's tinted, but I currently don't have any more. What I like to do, the reason why it's like this color, is I like to add a little bit of the Ordinary Argan oil just so my eyebrows are getting a little bit of love, but I like to just brush them up. I used to fill in my eyebrows, but I really don't do that anymore. I just kind of let them be. Now moving on to eyes, I'm going to be using the Morphe Vibes eyeliner. What I like to do is a little line on the lash line. I kind of go like this. Also, I kind of do it like messy just because I'm gonna like blend it out. Also, it looks really messy right now, but I'm gonna be blending it in. Now I'm going to be going in with the Morphe M507 brush, and I'm basically just going to blend it out. The next thing that I like doing is using the nude stick. This is in the shade Copper Foil. Now moving on to mascara. I'm going to be showing you guys the mascara that I use. Again, this has been like my go-to and I've used this for such a long time now. But I like to use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I like to apply this first. Then I like to apply the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. But I always go in with this first and then this one. But if I do need a waterproof mascara, I'll just use the L'Oreal Telescopic in the waterproof version. Also, I'm just using my regular Revlon eyelash curler. Nothing really new. Again, I'm going to go in first with my L'Oreal. Okay, this is how it looks with the mascara and then without the mascara, just so you guys can see the difference. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and do this eye. Now moving on to highlighter, I love using my Anastasia Glow Kit. Again, I've been using this for quite some time and this is honestly gonna last me like such a long time. And I love using my Morphe M510 brush. I'm gonna be mixing Summer and Moonstone, so these two shades here, and I'm just gonna be applying that. Now moving on to my favorite lip combo that I've been using recently. I'm gonna be using the NYX lip liner in the shade Ever, and I'm just gonna be lining my lip. Also, as I'm applying it, I like to like go like that with my lips. Now I'm going to be moving on to my favorite lipstick at the moment. This is the MAC lipstick in the shade Whirl. And I'm just going to be like pressing it in. The final step, I'm going to be using the Buxum. I think this is in White Russian. I think it is White Russian. I have the full size, but I really don't know where it is. And I have this mini one and I'm going to be using it. But I just like to... Also, I keep these in my purse just because they're so tiny. To set everything in place, I'm going to be finishing off with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. I'm actually running a little bit low on this. I have to get some more. This is the final result of the makeup look that I usually do all the time. I really do hope that you guys enjoy watching this video. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you guys in my next video. Bye!